What is going on, everybody? You can call me Kennerz, and this video is going to be a little bit different from my usual content. So, as you can see, I got a different hair color right now than my usual red. I was making a video on the whole process of this, and I've spent hours editing the damn thing. And it seemed like no matter how much work I put into it, I just was not happy with it. So instead of trying to make something work that isn't, I decided, why not just walk you through the journey of getting this itself. So here we are. So in case you can read the title, I wanted to do my hair like Tanjiro Kamado's from Demon Slayer.
Oh no. Is this going to last forever?
And there were a few reasons for that. The Demon Slayer movie came out recently, and I really wanted to do something fun for it, and I thought, why not dye my hair? So that's reason number one. Reason number two is I've been wanting to do something different in my hair for a while, but I wanted to keep the red. So Demon Slayer just gave me the perfect excuse to change up my hair. Then finally, reason number three why I'm doing this is, as I would have mentioned by this point, I've been feeling stuck in a rut, and one of the things that I wanted to do to get myself out of said rut, or start to at least, is I reread a book that I read back a few years ago, and it's called Unfuck Yourself by Gary John Bishop. And one thing that the book talked about was embracing the uncertainty, as he put it. So getting out of your comfort zone, because some of the best things happen when you get out of your comfort zone. So this was getting me out of my comfort zone, because to my unprofessional knowledge, the only color that I know of that could be more of a bitch to get out of your hair than red is black. So when I was thinking about how I wanted to do the Tanjiro hair, it was between this, which is his original official hair color, black to red, or I think at some points in the anime his hair looks like it goes from just a really dark red to a dark red. And so I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the, I guess, all red option or the black to red option, because all red would have been the safer option, but in an attempt to get me out of my comfort zone, I decided to do the black to red, the more nerve-wracking option for me. And I gotta tell you, truly, I am glad I did it. So I would like to say that my hair now, this is about 2.5 weeks after I dyed it. I did have to refresh my bangs, and even now, still could be looking better. The red did not want to stay as well as I thought. But regardless, I still think it looks cool, and I'm happy with it. But anyway, walking you through it. So I dyed my hair on a Saturday, and I had meant to dye it 2 days before. Can't remember what, but something prevented me from dyeing my hair on a Thursday, and then something prevented me from dyeing my hair on a Friday, and then Saturday I was determined to dye my hair. I was determined to do it. So I think I started dyeing it at about 7:30 or 8 o'clock at night. And I was doing my thing, and I couldn't help but notice as I was going through that my hair dye, the amount I had left, I was starting to realize that wasn't looking like enough. And I was praying that it would make it through. I was praying that I would have enough after all, and no. So I've done most of this, and it's honestly kind of wild. I only got one tube of dye, because typically one of these things in some developer can cover my whole head. This was not one of those times. So at 9 o'clock at night, I ran out of hair dye for the black. Here, I'll show. This is how it's looking right now. It's got the piece under here that I need to fix, and then it looks like there might be some like patchy spots I need to fix, but I'm just gonna make this whole thing, and yeah, it's gonna be a grand old time. And Sally's was closed by that point, so I couldn't even go out and get more and finish it up that night. So at 10:30 the next morning, I went to Sally's, got myself an extra tube of black dye. So I would like to mention right here that I went for blue black instead by Ion, instead of just a regular black, because the lady at Sally's, she said that ideally the blue in the hair dye should cancel out my red, and it'll look more like a solid black rather than a really, 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 really dark red, or like a black with red undertones, which in hindsight I still think would have worked, because as I was editing my first version of this video, I was looking at some clips of Tanjiro, and that's kind of how his hair is in the show, so like I said, I still think it would have worked, but I just wanted to go black to red. I've actually got, hold up. Shout out to my family for getting me this Demon Slayer art book for, I think it was Christmas last year. Look at little Nezuko, look at Tanjiro, so cute. Yeah, seriously guys, if you have a chance to look at this book, it's, some of the art in here is so freaking cool. It feels really weird if someone's like, what? What the hell? Okay, I haven't looked through this entirely, and so this is new for me. Like,
What is this?
what is this? Why does that look like something out of Fairly Odd Parents? This straight up looks like something out of Fairly Odd Parents. Like, what the hell? I'm sorry. Just gotta point. This is so funny. What the hell? Yeah, no. Some of this artwork is just. This is so good. I love this artwork. This is so cool. Hinokami Kagura.
Hinokami Kagura. Burning Bones. Summer Sun.
God. Anywho, before I get more distracted, yeah, once again, shout out to my fam for getting me this book for either Christmas or my birthday. I can't remember which. But when I was looking at this, it, what is orientation? What's that? Camera, whatever. So yeah, I was looking at this and it looks more like a straight black from kind of what I was seeing. And so that's kind of what I was going for. And, yeah, I think that's what I got. That's solid. So after my second run back out into society to get this whole thing done, I just put the black dye on whatever red was left that I needed to do. I didn't think I needed to cover up too much. I found a few patchy spots that I fixed. And I will say, even that I still missed a few things. Yeah, I fixed up whatever patchy spots I could see at the time and covered up the rest of the red that I needed to. And then I had black hair, and then I had to move on to the red. Sorry if I'm jumping around a little bit. That's how my brain works. Just deal with it. Originally, my plan was naturally to get it all done in one night. Originally, I was going to have 2 separate bowls, and I was just going to get the black and the red all in one go, but I was paranoid about the black bleeding onto the freshly done red, so I was going to do them in 2 separate phases. I was going to dye my hair black, wash it out, do the red, wash it out, and I had to basically do 2 rounds of black because I did not math correctly. Yeah, so I got the black done, I washed it out, and then I used the red mixture that I'd done before to do my hair red all over. Sorry, I got my fan on just to keep it cooler in here, so apologies for the hair doing what it wants. So yeah, I ended up doing the red mixture that I had on my hair previously when I dyed it red last time, and that was a 1-to-1 ratio of 2 colors by Arctic Fox. That's Poison and Wrath. Poison is more of a red-orange kind of color, while Wrath is more of a pinky red kind of color. So when I combine them, they make a really pretty, like, candy apple red. Because of what I was seeing on Tanjiro's ends, I thought that candy apple red would be the perfect red to put on the end, so that's what I went for. And this is how it looked. The ends still look pretty good. I refreshed them the other day when I did my bangs just because I thought, why not? Either way, I have to wait like half an hour for the color to set, so might as well refresh everything. So the ends are looking pretty damn good right now. The bangs, like I said, they're fading faster than I expected them to after a refresh like that, but it's fine. This is why I do my hair myself, because I can change it and fix it whenever I want, and it doesn't cost me $200. This is how the hair turned out. Now, did I decide to keep it immediately? No. When I first finished the hair, I really liked it. I was proud of the work that I put into it, and I still am proud of the work that I put into it. Considering that this is my first time doing ombre, I think I actually did a pretty damn good job. So when it was all done, I did like it. However, I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep it, because I loved my red, and a part of me wanted to keep the red, and a part of me kind of wanted to go put it back in. But like I said, I really wanted to do something fun for Demon Slayer, and I was kind of craving a hair change anyway, so I knew that the difference between my bright red and this was crazy for me. At least it was very weird to see me with dark hair, so I thought, you know, if I'm feeling this way, I might just need to get used to it. So I said I would keep it for a couple weeks until a Demon Slayer, and then after that I would decide what to do with it. And the final verdict is I'm gonna keep this for a while. I look back at some of the photos I took just like even a month ago, and yes, I love my red, and yes, there is a part of me that misses it, but I'm really digging the Tanjiro hair right now. I don't know if I'm giving myself more credit than I really deserve or anything, but honestly, I think I'm kind of pulling it off. I like myself with it, so I'm going to keep it for a while. I think the black gives my appearance a certain edge that I didn't have before with the red. And honestly, I like this new edge that my appearance has. I think it's really cool. I love the black. I got to keep my red, but I got something new with it. Just, I don't know. I really like my hair right now. I'm very happy with it, so I'm glad I gave myself that timeline. I'm glad I had myself keep it for a couple of weeks. It's truly, I don't plan on getting rid of this anytime soon. Obviously, I don't know how long I'm going to keep it, but I know for now I want to keep the Tanjiro hair, so I'm just going to change it when I feel like it. So I apologize that this wasn't the vlog that I had planned on making. I hope the format here was okay with you guys. I hope it was still an enjoyable video for you. And if you do like the hair content, then please let me know in the comments below, and I can totally do more. I really like doing hair stuff. I think it's really fun. I think that's everything I have to say. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, and set your heart ablaze.